Good morning, all. Thanks for joining. I'm
Morning,
audible.
sir. Yes, sir.
So, do you have any questions in the previous sessions in the shell scripting? And we have automated the web application installation through bash shell scripting. So, I have given the task for installing the Nginx applications on the Linux operating system using shell script. Did anyone is tried?
Rajesh, sir, I have tried. Amit here.
Mhm,
I have
mhm.
tried, but actually, where in the website downloading related file, actually, I was not get at there. Actually, scripting in the some there I have got. That's why.
Mhm.
May I share my screen?
No, actually today new topic is there, so you can check with the team. Okay,
Okay,
so
fine.
I can arrange for this. Okay,
Yeah,
so
remain
whatever
script
the
I
code
have
you have
created.
written, if you have any script ready, you can share on the chat.
Uh, but that is already you have created a part of only the downloading related is need to be that other else is already the same as you have created earlier means setup related. I am just sharing what I have created.
Oh, so anybody has tried other than Amit? So you successfully created and deployed.
Pinged in the chat.
Thank you. You can see here. This line is correct. 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 No, this is not correct. You can look this. You first watch the class, my class, and thoroughly understand the scenario. Then you
Sir,
can go for engineering. Okay, right?
please share your screen, sir. Your
Okay.
screen is not visible.
This is not correct actually. You just copy paste the same work I have did. Okay. This is something is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
correct.
Actually, I have told that the same I have, but
Mhm.
when in the website I was looking for that content, zip content, I was not get.
First of all, first of all, I clearly said in the last class. Okay. The concept is okay. The concept is example how to install Nginx in Amazon Linux. If you hit enter, okay, you'll get some steps, right? You'll get clearly the steps are there, right? Hmm? You can take these steps, take this input, convert it into automation, shell script. That's it. The job is over.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't copy the existing commands. Okay. What is the use? So the Nginx is something different. Tomcat Apache is something different. Maybe it's interlink for some other scenario. Both will work. But something's two different tool sets, and don't try for the same steps. Maybe a specific step is required, you can import it. You can use that one. Don't follow the same scenario. First, you have to watch the YouTube channel and take the scenario, write down the steps, implement your ideas to convert it to shell scripting. Then you can try in the lab.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I got a answer from Likita. Likita, hello. Can you please come out of from mute?
Yes, sir.
So, did you install this SH file, shell scripting file?
Yes, sir. I installed, sir.
Okay, you got output?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, Nginx page is working after browsing.
Yeah, it's working fine, sir.
Very good one. Thank you. See,
Thank you.
it's a beautiful job, right? See, so she did updating the mission and Amazon Linux extract install Nginx, and she passed the comment is why, and after that, its extract is enabling the services and stored the services here. Beautiful job, beautiful job, right? So similar way you can try this, guys. Okay, definitely it will work. Don't copy this others' comments. You have to give your own inputs, ideas, and you can do that. Okay. To spend your time, valuable time for some websites and capture the content. mm, Then you can sit down and you can write down the script and you can try step by step, step by step. Then you can do. Probably previously, Amit, you have installed, right? Maybe if the Nginx is required a HTTP service, na, so then you can install. Yeah, the steps is correct. Okay. And along with that, these commands you need to include and you have to give the clarity for that, why this command is installing and after this, after this, after this. So then it will work. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So try this. Huh? Try this. Any others other than Likita and Amit? Anybody others? No? Perfect. Guys, I'll take a small session today. Okay. Everybody, you please complete it by tomorrow without fail. Okay. After that, I need to talk about multiple sessions related to this class. So today's session is related to Maven. Okay. Today the session is related to Maven and very important session today. Don't miss it. And everybody, you need to follow this class and you need to complete this lab setup by today itself. If you're not completing today and whatever the concepts I'm explaining tomorrow, you'll not able to understand. Okay. So today's small concept I'll take care of. What is a Maven? Then go to lab and we will prepare the Maven setup. From tomorrow onwards, we will take some scenarios and we can implement it. Good. So guys, Maven is a kind of a tool, okay, is a service. So this Maven tool was developed by Apache. Hmm. So Apache is a company, Maven is a tool, and Tomcat is a product, Apache is a company. So like this, if you go here, if you go here, hmm, tomcat.apache, okay, and same way, maven.apache.org, these are the tools. These are the tools for the company. So finally, a parent company name is Apache. If you want, you can hit enter and you'll get this and you'll get a lot of information. Okay. So you can, whenever you time, you can please explore it. It's a open source community platform. There is a lot of projects, services are available. Okay. Lot of project services are available. So based on your requirement, you please go and you can download. Hmm? See guys, here is a Maven is there. There's so many tools are there. There's so many tools are. See, this is one tool. Like this, hundreds of services they're providing by Apache. It's a free services provided by Apache. If you want something to donate, you please donate it. Maybe if you have a good amount of money. Okay. So companies are completely, it's an open source. Anybody can go and download it and you can utilize the services. Very popular company. It's a very popular community. So it was established in 1999. Now we are going to talk about the product name is Maven. Okay. So Maven parent company is Apache. So Maven is not only a tool for supporting for project management services. So even Maven tool is used for project management like SDLC, software development lifecycle. There is a very key role playing by Maven services. So what is the purpose of we are using Maven means in the SDLC process, okay, in the SDLC process, in SDLC lifecycle, Maven role, Maven dependency. If you check this, okay, if you go to images, okay, you will get some information about the project. Okay. So we have a different phases are there. Different phases, we have a different type of work will be there. So you can see here analysis, design, development, testing, deployment in maintenance area. So here front-end developer is there, back-end developer is there. They'll developing an applications will go for testing. The code will be converting to application format by using by build tool. So the build tool, a very popular tool name is called Maven. So is a project management tool. Okay, this is a POM-based project management tool. Okay, basically this Maven is the tool based on POM, POM. Okay, POM means project object model. Project object model. So what is the use of this? It is used to build the project builds, dependencies, and documentations. So what it is? It is used to build the project builds and the dependencies and documentations. Okay, so guys, previously I explained some basic knowledge on shell scripting, right? Sometimes it will require, we can implement those ideas. Okay, only Maven is ruling the world? No. We have another tools also available in the real-time environment. Okay, other tools like Maven. So one is Gradle and so nowadays and is very old. Mostly, most of the people are migrated to Gradle and Maven. Maven is very popular. So in this course, definitely I'll be teaching only Maven, only, no other tools and services. So let's check this. What is the version of Maven currently here? Okay. So now if we go to download and we can check this, 3 version is that 3.9.2. Maybe very soon we can expect 4 also. Okay. And we can check this, some kind of system requirements to install the Apache Maven services. So Java Development Kit is required for Maven 3.9 plus requires Java Development Kit 8 and above versions is a execute is required. Okay. So now minimum memory requirement. So that means RAM. So no minimum requirement. Even very small quantity of RAM also it will work. Coming to the disk space, approximately 10 MB is required. So that is small footprint they'll maintain to store the files in the system to run the Maven packages. Okay, but expected for a good performance and maintain in the wherever you install and configure the Maven and make at least a minimum at least of 500 GB to maintain some space. Next. No minimum requirements. No minimum requirements for operating system. Any operating system will work. Startup scripts are including shell script, as I told you now, and Windows batch scripts. So how many of you are watched my YouTube channel and batch scripts? Can you please raise your hand? Can you please raise your hand? How many of you are watched my Windows batch script, my YouTube channel? No, no one. Guys, go to YouTube channel and I'll show you. Go here. And go to the playlist. There is a batch script.
It's there.
Yeah, this is the one. So there's a total class was split into almost to 2.5 hours, guys, almost close to 3 hours. Kindly please check this. You'll get more idea in Windows shell script, Windows batch scripting also. So I explained already shell scripting in the Linux and this recorded sessions. Don't waste your time. Spend your 3 hours of time. Please complete it. Okay. I already said that, but again, I'm sharing this link to you guys. Please check this. Okay. And one more important update and Nginx installation also uploaded. So anybody wants to check this Nginx installation, please go and check this. Okay. And that scenarios you can converting into shell scripting. Okay. This is for your information. Okay. So you can go to the playlist for Nginx installation. Thank you. So when we are working on the building an application based on comfort, an engineer, okay, so we will start the services and stop the services, restart the services, and other activities like file movements, directory creations, file creations, and file downloads. With this all type of scenarios, we will do with some scripting language experience is needed. That I already fulfill my job. So kindly please practice it. That's why before Maven, I explained these concepts and content are shared. So please go ahead. And Once you get a knowledge, then I'll be implementing those ideas here. So my job is already over. So now I'm directly moving to Maven. Okay. Come down into the files. So files will be showing is a source files and binary files will be there. And with the in the two formats like a tar.gzip files and directly zip files will be available. Okay. And these files you can download from internet and you can configure it yourself. Okay. So now the binary zip file archives, you can directly download, right click, copy as a link address as I discussed in the previous session. You can paste here. When you hit enter, automatically the file will get download. See this? Okay. Cancel this requirement. I don't want to download. I'll directly show you the installation on the server. Okay. Perfect. So now these are the files will be available. In case of other than Linux machines, you can use tar.gzip files also. Both are same file, but in a different formats are available. Even you can use a zip file you can download and unzip and you can configure your system. Otherwise, tar gzip file, the tar gunzip file, what we call as. So you can use and you can directly download the files to the system and you can unzip, tar zip, and you can explore the options. Okay, suppose understand the situation, the problems without Maven. Okay, suppose if you're not using the Maven in your real-time environment, what will happen? What will happen? So before going to understand the concept, so types of application build files. So what's the types of build files will be there? Jar files will be there, var files will be there, ER files will be there. These are the three types of files will be available. Java packaging files, jar files, var files, web application files, and EAR files, enterprise application files. So guys, enterprise applications we are using in the real-time environment, but I don't have any content for the enterprise application for in-house development. Okay. So that is when you're working on the company, they will provide you the ER application package. You can start work on that. But in this training, we will be showing you jar file and var file only. Java related jar files and web application related file is a var file. So these are the files we'll be explaining here. These are the files are explaining here. Any other question? Okay. So next, I'm going to explain that understanding the problems in application development without Maven. Suppose when we are working on the Java development, okay? So what type of frameworks they'll be using in Java? Any idea? Anybody can tell me? What type of frameworks they'll be used in the Java application development, jar file creations? Struts, Hibernate, Spring. Okay. So struts, Hibernate, and Spring. So these are the frameworks are there. These are the frameworks. So we need to set all jar files in each project, whatever the project we are working on it. Okay. So based on the framework, we need to set all the jar files. We need to set all the jar files. We need to include the dependencies to work for the jar files. Suppose if application is working, so the dependencies we need to set up. Whatever it could be the dependencies. If you configure the dependencies, then only it will work. So without Maven, everything we should do manually. Suppose when a project is creating, when you want to executing, so we need a project structure is required. We need a project structure. So do you know what is a project structures in Java? Write project structures in Java. Any idea? So we must create the project structure. So in as okay. So first is I can okay. After project like after two things to do. Anybody can tell me what is the two things you can do to application can be delivered. So in the proper structure, there's a proper structure the process. So during the project build and execution, it provides the project information like a log management, cross-reference sources, mailing list, dependencies list, unit test reports, etc., etc. When we provide and what other helps can do by Maven. So there are multiple helps will be taken care by Maven, like a bills, documentation, reporting, source code management, and releases, distribution, so etc. 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 So these all are responsible taken care by Maven service. So before moving to uh, Maven, so first we need to understand what is meaning of build. So build everything in the building process, generating the source, it's automatically generating. Or if you are giving a source code from repository that we can pull, generate the documentation from the source code. So whatever the code was developed with that, we take and input and preparing the documentation. So it's kind of a code for the source code, whatever the providing. So the buttons usually with help of jar and zip file. Okay. Okay. Like whatever the jar files, everything is there, that will be converting into one zip file. So based on your requirement, the packaged code can be in the local repository, server repository, central repository, like a GitHub, Bitbucket, Gitblade, so etc. etc. They'll be using it. So these are the build tool services we are using it. So in the next class, we will discuss about what's the difference between Ant and Maven. So because of first, we need to understand clearly what is a Maven. Ant is very old, no worries about that. So how to install Maven in Windows system. How to install the system. So you can download and install Maven on your Windows machines, Linux machines, Mac machines. Okay, but how to install Maven on Windows system? So first we need to learn clearly. Okay, basically the files will be just to download and extract the files. Okay, and after that you need to set environment variables to run the Maven applications on your Windows system. Now can go here the latest version of latest version of the downloads for the Maven application you can see here and you can download. I think the page is working. Oh, yeah, it's got it. So now I'm downloading this zip file onto my local system. Then I will extract it. Okay. Now I'm downloading this file on my local system. Then I will extract. So once it is downloaded, you can go to the download location. Okay. Now can copy this file. Okay. Now can go to any of the directory in your system. Especially I'll go for my D drive. Okay. Softwares. Let me create one folder name called DevOps. And open here. And you can paste this file here. After that, you please go to your downloads and this file you can delete it, not required, unnecessarily space waste. Done. Next step, go to D drive and your softwares, DevOps, this file, and you can right click, extract files. So it will ask the drive and it will be separately in the drive folder, it will works. Open this folder and you can see one more drive is there, and open this. And now these are the files are available. Okay. So total 4 plus 3, 7 files are available. Maven directories and files. These are called as Maven directories and files. So once the files are downloaded, you can go to the second step. Add Maven home environment variable on your Windows system. On your Windows system. So to that, go to start, type env, type env, edit system environment variables. You can click here. This is a window you'll get the system properties here. And in the advanced section, here is option called environment variables. You can click here and you can check this. So here we need to create the directory path we need to set up for Maven. You need to set the directory path called Maven. So this is a user variable is there, system variable is there. This is actually system variable. Okay. Now you can click add new and you can create it. Click add a new add. So the name is called, okay, Maven underscore home. And you can set up the path location variable path is wherever the drive is located. See guys, this is a drive path you can set up here. Okay, make it try to reduce this path. Okay, so and you can paste it this. So now click OK. Maven home directory is created. What is the next step? So Maven directory successfully configured. So basically the bin files directories, we need to select that. That's a very, very important. Okay. So the bin directories, we can select it, then only you will get an idea about this. Suppose now I'm going to run cmd type a maven-vr not recognizing. So what is the command to check? What is the command to verify Maven version? MVN. So the command is shortcut is MVN hyphen version. So right now this is not recognizing. So we need to troubleshoot this issue very clearly. So then only our installation will get ready. Otherwise, no. So environment variable setup is not something easy. So first we need to clear. Because our path was not configured. So for that reason, we can go here and we can select the path and we can click edit and we can add a new path. Okay. Here is any ambient path is there? No. And we need to select this path details. So what is the path details? So you can go here and here is a bin directory. So you can copy this address. Copy this address. And now come this. Click OK. Click OK. Still not recognizing. May I know what is the reason?
I think you need to set the system variables.
System variables as well.
No, environment
System
variable.
variables. So I am already setting the system variables only, right? See
No, you need to add an
here,
environment variable. I think that one.
Yes.
system variables, right? The system variables only, no, this
The app.
totally is called environment variable. So in the system variable, I have selected the Maven directory have selected. So this is the location where the files are exist. So now this particular path will be, I have created. Okay. So when I click edit, it's showing here. So the data is correct only, right? May I know what is the differences? So I think so. I think so. I probably I can use like this percentile
Maven home.
Maven underscore home enter. Probably if you're giving this, automatically taking the path and it directly getting connected. Okay, this is a path. No,
I think there is Apache Maven, that is two paths are there. No, Apache Maven. Two times folder came, right? Maybe duplicate, right?
where
Folder path.
folder path
Yeah.
is that correct only? This is correct only.
Extra folder came, right? Bin folder before that. That one.
Here bin folder,
I think we
maybe
need to
this
replace
one.
that folder.
Maybe this one will be problem. So then in this case, what we will do, okay,
Outside copy.
I'll directly go here. I'll copy this file. Huh? I'll directly go to D drive. I'll paste here. I'll write Satya. Okay.
Yeah.
Copy as a path. No. Why? It is grayed out. I'm changing this. Maven home. Now this is correct, right? Let's go here and we can check.
Path also you need to change.
it calling this neighbor. So what is the message is showing now? What is the message is showing now? The Java home environment variable is not defined correctly. This environment variable is need to run this program. So what is the dependencies required? What is the dependencies required?
You need to set to environment variables, not system
Environment
variables.
variable.
Yeah, go to properties part.
No, that's not correct. I'll show you. Environment Java variables also we need to set up to run this program. Where is the Java home directory? So is Java is running in my system? The dependencies. So Java is not there. So first we need to Java home directories we need to set up. Java underscore home environment variable is not set for Maven on Windows system. Go here and you can check this. How to set up Java underscore home in Windows 10. So environment variables. So here Java we need to download. So JDK 1.8, the program we need to download. So is there any Java program is running on my system that we need to check here? Under program files, go to C drive, program files, the folder name called Java, no Java.
So you need to install Java, right?
Exactly. Java 1.8 down for Windows. I'm going to download 1.9, guys. The page is very slow. Does anyone have a good internet connection? Can you please try and give me the link? I will directly download from my system. Okay, got it. Which one we need to download, Satya?
JDK file.
JDK file.
Yeah.
JDK 8 and above. Huh?
8 point something is fine.
Uh-huh.
for
So
Windows.
JDK means this is the one, right? 9 dot above. So this is fine, right? I can
Yeah.
download. Download this file. I think the login is required. Forgot my login ID. The page is not working. Yeah, I got a reset link. I'm changing the password in another screen. Now the 9.0 JDK file is downloading on my system, and after that I'll try to install, and I'll set the Java home directory dependencies to run the Maven package on my Windows system. So do not include the \bin folder, just SDK path. For example, this is the path we need to set up, and don't give that bin folder for Java. Okay. So that after that updated path, you can give that Java home underscore home \bin. That would be enough. Okay. So, and under the path, you please provide this. Failed disk is full. Now we can check this C drive space. Now 463 MB is free. Now let's I can try once again. I pause the record. Now the software is download. Let me install this file. Run as administrator. Click on next. So don't make any changes here. This is a location. The files will be installing on this Windows system. C program files Java folder, C drive. So out of disk space, so required 592 MB, available right now 67 MB is there. Disk size is there. 592 MB. Again, it is any major file can be deleted here.
You can select the D drive and install it.
D drive. D drive, what is the space? 1.2 GB is set. Mhm. Let me try. So Windows updates are getting filled. Then I'll make a change here. I'll be changing this path. Guys, I changed the path to C to D. So now we need to update this environment variable path in the system. Okay. Okay, Java development kit is successfully installed and closing here. The next step is I need to take this path. So I need to configure this path here in the Java home directory. New. Click OK. And the path, under the path, just we can add this colon and end of the colon /bin. Done. So all the steps are successfully completed. Now can check the Java version in the system. Guys, now it's working fine, Java, okay? And MVN hyphen version also working fine, okay? So we successfully completed Maven installation, Apache Maven on Windows 10. Okay, please follow this record and make sure you have to complete this task today, okay, without fail. And tomorrow I'll set up Maven installation on Linux machine also, okay? So that we will take care of in separate video. So before ending this class, any other questions? Any other questions? No? Thank you all. See you in the next class.